This segment brought to you by Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. To join today or more information, go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
I grew up on a farm, but I always wanted to be a cowgirl. I did. And I wrote stories and drew pictures of myself riding my horse across the Flint Hills.
They are the last 4% of the once largest continuous ecosystem in North America.
And the people I met along the way on my journey kept drawing me back to the natural resource, to the grass.
People who don't know the tallgrass prairie are missing out on something very, very special. There's always a story to tell.
Join us for a number of compelling stories about some of the engaging women who preserve, protect, and celebrate the tallgrass prairie in the Flint Hills of Kansas.
Regardless of where you're born or where you grow up, you have a certain connection with a certain kind of landscape. For some people, it's mountains. For some people, it's ocean. And for a few of us, it's the prairie.
I feel an urge to learn as much about it as I can because I don't think we have any idea about prairies. I mean, I know there's been a lot of research done, but we haven't been focused on grasslands. There isn't anything sexy about a grassland. It's not a mountain. It's not a stream in the mountains. It's not an ocean. You know, so I just think part of it is giving people the opportunity to come out and experience the grasslands.
Beginning in the 1980s, Jane issued a special invitation to women who were interested in spending time on a ranch when she launched a residential program that proved to be quite popular.
I did a program called Prairie Women where people paid me to come work my cattle, which was, well, it's kind of genius at the time. But the thing that I learned from Prairie Women, because people always thought that was just a one-way street, they were having a great time. But number one, it allowed me to stay on the ranch but still have interaction with all kinds of people. So that was enjoyable for me. It expanded my world, even though I was staying in a single place, a small place in some ways. I mean, for what's offered here. I mean, it's agriculture. It's not like you have the theater and a lot of other things. But also, Prairie Women, you know, we'd work cattle all day and we'd be cleaning up afterwards. And I think, you know, we're losing daylight, or as I always like to say, daylight's burning. You know, we need to get everything cleaned up. And they'd be going, wow, look at that sunset. And so they helped me to see this as a place, not just as a business. And that was, I think that was a huge piece of it, is that they'd stop and say, hey, what's this flower? Or, you know, they didn't just want to work all the time. They wanted to enjoy it too. And sometimes you, especially with agriculture, I think we just get so caught up in what we're doing that we don't see how lucky we really are. And so I have no doubt I'm the luckiest person in the world.
Well, there we go. I'm Frank, and I'll see you somewhere around Kansas. Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com.
Let me tell you, Kansas is more than tornadoes. We're the best part of Dorothy Street.